Kirshner, Deb Wake.
Good evening. Thank you, Madam Secretary and members of the board. My name is Caleb Kirshner. I'm a practicing attorney in Northern Virginia. I have lived in Loudoun County for almost 25 years. Each week I travel all over Northern Virginia from courthouse to courthouse as part of my job. I am presently a candidate for the Catoctin district of the Loudoun County Board of Supervisors, a district that compromises almost all northern Loudoun and encircles Leesburg. Formerly, I was an assistant Commonwealth attorney for Loudoun County. I will never forget the first fatality I attended as a young prosecutor on Route 15, just outside Leesburg, approximately 10 years ago. A young driver had struck a mother coming home from choir practice. The mother was killed instantly. While standing there discussing the accident with the state police, the mother's phone began to ring. That ringing sound of a family member calling her has never left my mind. Since that day, over 10 years ago, I have wondered when narrow, fast-paced Route 15 and other transportation projects in Loudoun will receive the necessary attention and funding they so desperately need. Now, as a candidate for the Loudoun Board of Supervisors, I hear another constant ringing in Catoctin. When will our roads be improved? I hear dismal reports of 1.5-hour commutes on Route 15 from Leesburg to Point of Rocks. It is beyond a problem for many families. It has become a crisis. I want to publicly state my support for Delegate Dave LaRock's comments and remarks, Supervisor Ron Meyer's remarks, and Supervisor Geary Higgins' remarks, and the recommendations endorsed by the Loudoun County Board of Supervisors. I too am disappointed and a bit dismayed that of the 10 projects submitted by Loudoun County for smart scale funding on July 3rd, 2018, totaling over $345 million in applications, Loudoun County was recommended for only $1.3 million. According to my calculations, that's less than half of 1%, or 0.4 of 1%. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out something is awry with this response to the Loudoun County transportation crisis. I want to re-emphasize a few of the county's recommendations on the smart scale evaluation process to improve before round 4 starts. Number 1, and you've heard some of these already, projects should be scored and ranked against other projects in their own respective district and be used to distribute the district allocation of funds. Secondly, greater emphasis should be made to the congestion mitigation factor in the evaluation process. Otherwise, projects in the outer jurisdictions like that in Route 15 are penalized because of the current land use. And then finally, a project should be eliminated simply because of readiness guidelines. If the county is committed to fund a project at a certain level based upon preliminary studies, they should be eligible to receive smart scale funding. And finally, I am not an elected official yet, but I've lived in Loudoun County for 25 years. I drive personally over 30,000 miles per year in Northern Virginia, going from courthouse to courthouse. Project 15 from Montresor to Maryland state line and Route 7 widening from Route 9 to Dulles Greenway are desperately needed and require funding to keep families safe and our roads moving. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Kirshner. Deb Wake, and behind Deb is Dale.